Hello, hello, hello. One person in there. Nice. Hello, hello, hello. 6 o'clock in the morning here, UK time. I've been trying to change the name on the channel, to be honest, since it's not really fitting for me. And it's proven a little bit more difficult than I thought. So I'm gonna have to. It's all got to do with StreamYard. StreamYard connection onto the YouTube, and I'm trying and trying and trying to change the name. And the name, I gotta wait for more people to come in. This is more, and Hairbag said this name yesterday. I didn't think, but I think now. And I slept on it. I was sleeping. I've noticed my infection come back in my eye. I think it's due to stress. But this is my opinion because it's due to, I don't know, all this trouble on YouTube, people talking crap about you and things are not adding up in their head to fit their narrative. When there's parts of my life I don't want to release. Um, yeah, comes a fucking problem, doesn't it? I'm changing the name of this channel to something more suitable to what we really actually do on it. And was messing about with StreamYards, and I know how to do it a tad bit, but not quite there yet. But the name is, I'm waiting for more people to come in because I need to tell my subscribers. So I'd like you all to come in and sit down and have a chat because it's going to be about Let's Talk with Susan. That's the new name. Because most of the time it is about let's talk with what we can talk about, and the name is not fitting us, so we're going to change it. So the name is going to be Let's Talk with Susan. Simple, because that's what we do. That's what we do as a little community, little teeny weeny community on YouTube. And if you have stories about PTSD, you want to tell me, fine, no problem, we'll do it. You can do that. Hello, beautiful Heidi. The new name, I'm trying to change it. I haven't quite changed it yet. A bit more difficult than I thought. But the name is going to be just simple. Let's Talk with Susan. Simple. I think that'd be the best thing to fit what we're actually doing. I mean, let's face it, I'm not a therapist or psychotherapist. I'm not anything like that. But I do know a lot about PTSD because I suffer with it, but we'll leave that at the front door, right? So we're just gonna change the name to Let's Talk with Susan. Now, I've been trying to change on StreamYards. Yeah, I've been trying to change on StreamYards. You've got to change it on StreamYards in order for it to change on YouTube, and it's been a little more difficult than I thought. So I'm gonna mess at it. So this is gonna be the last stream under PTSD. I was trying to actually change it before I even came on. I don't want to I don't want to be responsible for anybody ever being ill because of me. Yeah, you got to change it on streamers, Heidi. And I studied. It's a bit of a nuisance. If you can help me, it'd be really good because I'd like to change it almost immediately. I was trying to do it before I even came on here, as you know. Let's talk with Susan. I think is more fitting for us as a group because we do a lot of talking. We can sing and we can just chill out. I just feel that's the best way to go because I don't want anybody ever to think that I'm anyway professional because I'm not. I'm not. I just suffer with PTSD, and I thought that was the best way forward for me. But really, when I look at it now, it probably isn't. Yeah, welcome to Let's Talk with Susan, and you know who made that name for me? Airbag. I re-downloaded names yesterday. I was meaning to go back, get back to people, but I got so overwhelmed. My body tells me when I gotta sleep, I gotta sleep. Excuse the name what's up right now. You got it. You know how to do it, Heidi? Because I know you got to change it with StreamYards, but it was dumping me onto my second channel, and I don't want it on all my subs are on this one. And I've been there plus messing about with it and deleting the PTSD name. Go to your channel, okay? You can change it inside YouTube. Go to customize. Never found customize. Right. I'm gonna work on it hard to change it. Tablet's laid out so it's a bit different than that. I don't think we have a customizing the tablet. I'll root around inside YouTube Studios. I'll have a look. I've been trying to change it on StreamYard because I know there's a way you can do it there too, but I'll try YouTube. See, can I change the name there? I don't know the PTSD name coming up because we're just gonna keep it pure, simple, and easy, and we can all come in and have a great laugh and a giggle and a chat. Just let's talk with Susan. And Hairbag. I took a list of new names yesterday, actually, and I was meant to change it yesterday because we're in different day today, but I actually slept the whole night day through. Again, missing out on most beautiful weather. Basic information, yes, Heidi. I can give them basic information on PTSD if people ask for it, but I'm not promoting it. So I'm going to keep it simple as let's talk with Susan. Click on the pencil and then edit. Okay. I'll do that. I'll keep the stream going for a little bit, but this will be the last stream under PTSD, and I will be going in doing it. Hi Donna Arms, hi Lisa, Bling, Nikita. 21 people looking at me, but not 21 showing. So, I think let's talk with Susan is probably better, safer for me as well. I don't want to be hurting anybody or setting people's PTSD off, even. God knows how many times my PTSD has been set off, but that's okay. I mean, you know. Yeah, let's talk with Susan. I can bring people up on panel. Can talk with you about whatever you want to talk about. Um, 26. I'm just waiting for it. I'm gonna keep mentioning it a few times because you love it here, Lisa. Don't worry, darling. I'm not going anywhere. We're just gonna change our name around to suit our narrative, which will be we kind of intend to be all over the place a little bit. Um, we do talk sometimes about PTSD. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we talk about whatever we like to talk about. So I took a list of names yesterday of all my subs, and it was Hairbag who dished out "Let's Talk with Susan." So I slept on it. I said, "Right, here we go, new day. We're going to change up the name, and it's Let's Talk with Susan." It is because we do kind of go all over the place. We do a bit of singing and stuff like that. And for those who are ringing me, don't worry. When I get overwhelmed and stuff like that, when I did show the amount of medication I have to take on a daily basis. Um, they make me really tired, and I end up going to bed. So people don't be ever alarmed when I go quiet. That means I'm sleeping. That's all. That's my body telling me you had enough. You gotta sleep. So I did take a list of names, and I picked the one, and the one is Hairbags one. Let's talk with Susan. Come in and have a chat. Sit down, have a coffee. Either way, you still have the same person and same channel, really, but we're just changing the name. That's all. Yes, the other channels can leave me alone. I want to be left alone. I want people to stop coming in with their smart comments, and I want other people just to leave me alone and get on with it because I just want to get on with it too. I don't want no fight. I don't want anything. I'm not that strong enough of a girl for these battles because I did my time in the army. No matter what people say, you just can't get into that cupboard I showed you yesterday. I cannot physically get in there. So, hi Kim. Well, I'm changing up my channel name, Kim. And it's going to be something simple like Let's Talk with Susan. I think it's more fitting for this channel, to be honest. People are PTSD channel not quite worked out. Um, at the end of the day, I don't want to be setting anyone's PTSD off. And I know if someone got hurt, someone took things wrong ways and stuff like that. Do you like the name, Kim? It's more suitable for us, what we do here, to be honest. We'll be honest. Because first thing foremost, I like to be honest. You love the name, Nikita. Well, Hairbag picked it. I took a load of my subs' names and asked them to give me names. So I had them all written down on a list. And I slept on it. And I think that Let's Talk with Susan would be more appropriate. But you know what, we're not moving house, believe it or not. We're just changing the name. It's like changing the name on your front door, really. Nice choice. Yeah, I got about 5 different names from the subs, and I picked Let's Talk with Let's Talk with the Idiot, right? So I'm gonna go and work on that when I'm done with the stream. And on the second stream, people be thinking, what the fuck, am I on the right channel? You're on the right channel. It's the same person. We haven't moved house or anything like that. Because it seems to be getting so overwhelming for me when I have other channels attacking on me the whole time. Um, Fortunately, I showed around my flat yesterday, and I showed one particular cupboard, and it's packed up to the brim. I mean, packed up to the brim, and I can't get in and find my folder where I have all my military documents, and I have all my passport, even, you know. When I say I didn't want to go to Ireland, it's not because I'm AWOL. It's because I don't want to go. Because it still comes back to the point that I left the Irish Defence Forces to go into the British military, and what it says, I can tell you what it says on my discharge paperwork from the military in Ireland. It says leaving on her own request. So I got no bad things. Simple as leaving on her own request. And I got certificate things to go with it, but that's in that closet, and I cannot get in there for the life of me. I cannot. I have a walking frame in there. I showed my mobility scooter, how I get around, how I get around to daily life, get down and get my medications every day. My medications are on a daily prescription. I've showed my bed I sleep in, which is not a regular bed, it's a hospital bed. And I just think that I'm loved by many. I appreciate that, Heidi. I mean, I don't set out to hurt anybody. I'm not a vicious, vindictive person. I did show on most of my flat of how I even shower and where the seat is in the shower because I can't stand too long. So there will be a day when I will go back to Ireland. I'm not AWOL. I can tell you that. On my children's life and on my dad's life, I'm not AWOL. I just don't. I find it hard facing it. Yeah, I find it hard walking down the street and bumping into military colleagues, stuff like that. I find it hard because I know deep down I fucked up. I did. I did. I did fucked. I joined an army and went to war. I fucked up, and I live with that on a daily basis with the pain I did be in. I'm loved by many. Yeah. Yeah, I could do with some help to get in there and get my passport and all my paperwork. But sorry, I'm living on my own. You see in the closet, you can see I can't even get in there. Um, my passport needs to be renewed even because it was a 10-year passport. I came here in the year 2011. If you do the maths, that means my passport is out of date. And in order to get a new Irish passport, I need the passport number. And I can actually do the Irish passport online now and get it delivered here to the UK, but I can't do any of that until I get the damn passport. And I've all my discharge papers and everything in there. My military stuff it's all in there. Everything's all in there. And a lot of kitty things in there which I won't throw out because I want to pass them on to my kids when they have children. So, and there's lots of stuff. I can't even get into my own dryer. There's a black dryer in there, clothes dryer. I can't get into that. So I bought a kind of clothes horse where I hang my clothes, near the heater so they dry. And it works perfectly well, it's fine. Only me, it's only me here. There was if I had kitties, there'd be a problem. But I don't. On the 30th of this month, my son is coming down to see me. He's going to drive to 5 hours down from London to Devon for the Queen's Jubilee. I will be looking forward to see my son. People said maybe I should put my son online. I don't think I will. I showed my son's baby pictures, but I don't want to give away his identity. I decided to make the YouTube page, not him. I mean, I know he probably won't want to go on this anyway. Maybe one day. Maybe when I go to London and he gets more familiar with me chatting to a tablet or maybe a laptop, maybe then. I just don't want anyone being a racist towards him because he's a mixed race. He's of mixed race. And for my daughter, she's staying up in Manchester. She will not be coming. My son is coming. I knew my son would come because he's more mama's boy. Like I said, 18 but 16 mind. So everything is in a blue folder inside that fucking closet, and my child's birth certificates, my passport, my military documentations are in there. There's a lot of paperwork in there. A lot. And I can't get to it. I can't. What can I say? I can't physically get there. It causes me too much pain to go in there even. So I'm sorry I can't pull out my military documentation and just show you just right away, but um don't know if you've seen the closet. I did put the closet there and showed you. So if anyone is coming to UK anytime soon, just let me know. I can help me with that closet. I mean, when I do move, that's when I'll get my hands on the paperwork. That's when I'll get stuff. That's when because the men are going to go in and pull all that out. Because I'm getting the men who will actually pack the flat for me. Because I can't do it. Well, I'll probably pack my own knickers and bras and stuff myself, but that's about it. As much as I'd wish to be able to get in and get stuff out of that closet, I just can't. I tried 3 times yesterday and I gave up. Um, Fortunately, when I when I moved into this flat, I ended up buying it, but it was a council flat. And of course, I did a live on that one yesterday too. Yes, you're allowed to buy your council of properties. No problem. You get them actually at a discount rate. And buy one in Devon at a discount rate. You're going to make a lot of money when you sell it. Oh, God. So, the real Amanda, Heidi, how you feeling, honey? I hope you're feeling better. because I had the worst weekend of my life because I can prove things. I like to have my receipts. My receipts are in that closet. And some people forgot to realise that last time I did go to Ireland, it was at my nan's funeral. And I do have her and picture hanging all over my flat. Not one picture, not two, but maybe five. I had a horrible day, very sick, Heidi. I don't see if I had a partner, I could get a partner to go in there to that closet and tear it all out, find my documentations, and put people's mind to rest, but I can't because I'm single and I'm injured. And the injury is very real. I showed all my medication. So I'm trying to show it the best I can show till I move actually. And I know it's when I move, that's when I'm gonna get my blue folder. I keep everything's in folders. I didn't even show you the pantry and the kitchen. My God, if you take a look into that. It's meant to be a walk-in pantry. It is full, full of stuff. Full of tin foods, full of Christmas trees, full of all sorts of stuff. And then I have a storage out the back, which really I should have opened and give you an idea of what that looks like. And again, that's full. So I believe all my passport documentations are in that closet and I can't get in there. I showed you the amount of medications I take. That's just what I lined up yesterday and showed you. That's only 1 day supply. 1 day. I can imagine what it would look like if I had a week there. It would be a lot. I've chosen for my own safety. I'm not ashamed to say this neither. I choose for my safety to collect my medication on my mobility scooter I showed you on a daily basis down in the pharmacy. Because it does two things for me. Number one, if I have a bad day, I can't do anything stupid. Number two, I know I have to go out of the flat. And that's good for me to get out. I mean, because I kind of calculated in my head and I thought, well, Susan, you got to go off your cigarettes anyway and your cherry coke. So you might as well collect your medications on a daily basis. So, because when you have a bad day, I can't do any harm to myself. Can't do anything. Because the days of ODing is over for me. Well over. And I heard people say I cut my wrists, so I showed all my wrists 3 or 4 times. No cuts. So when I have a bad day, medication will kick in and I'll just go and lie down on my bed and fall asleep. And I did. I've slept since I was last live I was on yesterday. I went to bed and that was the end of me. Fell asleep, didn't wake up till now. Of course with pain. Because my legs are paining me. So just saying. So for those people who I hurt, I'm gonna send out my deepest apologies. and some way I hope you'll forgive me. And for the other channels, I'm changing the name. Please leave me alone and just let me do my own thing. Enough's enough. Enough is enough. I can't deal with other people doing rebuttals on let's talk about Susan shit. I had enough. I really had enough. YouTube is the thing what keeps me going. People don't understand that. That when you're on your own, yes, I have a massive TV, I have a really nice apartment, but interacting with people on YouTube really keeps me going. Makes me feel that I'm talking with people, I'm interacting with people. I'm not married. I don't have a partner. I explain why I don't have a partner is because I haven't been looking for one to start with, and secondly, I'm been dealing with my learning how to deal with my injuries and sleeping in a hospital bed, single hospital bed, is very much an requirement for my needs. Yeah, Heidi, I know, love. I didn't mean or intentionally to even hurt a soul because I'm one of those people who will think about that because I have a big heart. So I'm going to work very hard to change the name today. I'm seeing a lot of people missing. I see 48 people here. I do see a lot of people missing who I'd like to know, want them to know that we're changing up the name. It's very important that I do that. I had the list of names all the people come up with yesterday. And it's Let's Talk with Susan was the one I picked. And Hairbag picked it. I was looking at the names and I was thinking, okay, you know. And IMZ, we're just announcing that we're changing the name of the channel. And we're going to be calling it Let's Talk with Susan. I think it's more fitting for what we do. And but it doesn't mean to say that people, if they want to talk about PTSD, they can talk about that. But for the channel name, it's more fitting for me to change that. But I want people to know that if they're having a bad day, come and tell me. Do remember I'm still suffering with PTSD, and I can still talk about a little bit about that if someone needs my help. I don't want you to feel that just because I'm changing the name that you can't talk to me about your PTSD because you can. But for the amount of attacks and stuff, and of course me feeling really down one day and talking stuff I shouldn't have said online. I should never have said it. If anything, I should have rang the crisis number here in the UK because that's available to me 24 hours a day. And I just want everybody to know there's 44 of you listening. We're not moving house, we're just moving name. I just have to figure it out, of course. I don't know, did it come up as PTSD because I've been playing about on StreamYards, and I think I might have to go into Google and change it that way. Not Google, YouTube. So everyone who comes into my channel, they've been really so kind to me. But it's just gone to the level where I can't take the shit anymore. And when the day comes that the channel, it's in my channel link. My channel link on what, Heidi? Is that on StreamYards or in YouTube? YouTube Studios. Yeah, of course you can. Maybe you can explain this, how I changed the name better than I can. Because I'd like to do it in I was hoping to do it before I even came on here, but unfortunately I couldn't do it. Second. Link for Heidi. My legs are hurting, I'm in pain. That's when I'm awake. There's a link for you, Heidi. Susan, just know that I have those days. Next time, rather than going on YouTube, call me. I'm more happy to say thank you, Blank, because some of them days may happen, you know. Hi, Heidi. How are you doing, honey?
I'm okay.
So do you know how to change the name?
Huh?
Do you know how to change this name?
Yeah. You know where your little icon is up in the right-hand corner?
Is that in YouTube?
No, right where you're looking. Oh, we can't see it here. Yeah, on YouTube.
In YouTube. Do I go into YouTube Studios and hit on it in there?
When you log onto YouTube and you go click on your little icon up in the right-hand corner.
I know exactly how to do it now. Thank you very much.
Yep, you click on my channel.
Yep.
And then from my channel, you want to go to.
And you bring the pen down and change the name. I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Slightly different on the tablet. I know how to do it.
But it's you want to edit. It says your channel, and then you go under basics or whatever it says. And you
I know.
You hit that little pencil, and then you can change it there.
Yep. And it will just automatically change everywhere they want it.
Yes.
Right. It might take a little bit of time, but I can tell you when I finish the stream, I'm going in doing it straight away.
Okay.
I want everyone to be okay with me. I don't want to be, you know.
We're good. We just need to talk in private.
Right. I'm worried about Jerry.
We'll talk in private.
Okay. When
this isn't something we need to talk about
right.
on the live.
Right. Okay.
Just keep the drama outside of YouTube.
Yep.
It's not even drama. It's just our private lives.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. I'd like to talk to Heidi, and I'd like to go in and change the name. Like I want to do it ASP, to be honest, because today is Monday, and there's certain creator who's going to bash me again. And I worry about that because I think there's only so much I can take of that. So I think by changing up the name, I'm hoping they may stop.
Honey, can you do? I just got an email from JR. She thinks she's blocked.
Oh God. I'll go jump into YouTube Studios a minute.
Okay, I'm right. I'll be right here.
Yeah. Right, I'm back. There's a few people blocked in there actually.
Really?
Yep.
No, I'm taking my medicine again, Bling. Sorry. I'm not chewing on bolts.
JR, if you're listening and everyone else listening, you're all unblocked.
Who is all blocked?
Airbag was blocked. Who was on here yesterday on my last stream?
I think
I found a few people. Yeah.
I think it's time you take all the wrenches before you shut down, or go in when you shut down and take all the wrenches at night.
Yeah, we can see you, JR.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take all the wrenches back as we're changing the name of the channel.
And then as people come in, people you trust, you can wrench them that day just for a while. I think it'd be in your best interest every day to take all the wrenches, go into, you know how you go in and remove wrenches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I know.
I know it's a pain in the ass, but every night when you shut down every live, you're going to have to go in and unwrench everybody. And as people come in, those people you trust, you can wrench back up. And I think for right now, you only need maybe 2, maybe 3 mods at the most per live.
Yeah. Well, I keep Bling there as a wrench. I won't take hers. And I won't take Nikki.
No, don't take Nikki's.
Won't take Nikki's, I won't take Bling's, and I won't take the real Amanda. And the rest of them are gone. I'm taking all the wrenches back.
You can take mine too.
No, Heidi, it's not like I think you're going to go in and do this.
No, I would never.
You're not taking yours.
But people will accuse me.
Well, I know you better. People got to understand I talk to Heidi in a different format. I don't talk to Heidi all the time on YouTube. Thing called WhatsApp. So, saying that, right, for everyone who didn't hear me, I will be going to YouTube Studios in a while. I will be taking back a lot of wrenches. And I'll also be changing the name to just Let's Talk with Susan. But it's the same channel. You do not have to resubscribe. You don't have to do nothing. We're not moving house or anything like that.
What about Susie's Corner?
I think Let's Talk with Susie I like, actually.
Okay.
I got all my subs to write down different names, different things.
I like Susie's Corner, but that's okay.
Let's Talk with Susan. It's simple. Because it opens up the platform for you can talk about anything you want. It opens up the platform. If someone has a PTSD problem, they can talk to me about that. I don't mind talking about that either because I suffer with it. Okay, so don't ever think that I won't help you or I won't direct you in the right manner like I did with LA and all those other people I did help. But for what we do on here, we don't always do PTSD stuff.
It opens it up, like I said to you when I sent that message to you.
Yeah.
And I changed my name from Fibro Queen Warrior because in my channel, it's just not talking about fibromyalgia. It's talking about other chronic diseases too.
Yeah, the name is not quite fitting, is it?
Yeah, so that gives you the leeway to talk about whatever you want.
Without people attacking on us, more or less. JLR, we can see you. You're there, honey. Someone viciously blocked you, but I will be taking wrenches.
Yeah, Bling just said, let's talk with
Let's talk with
Susie.
Susie. Mm.
Let's
It
talk
should
with Susie. Since you
Yeah.
prefer to be called Susie, why not call it Let's Talk with Susie?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I like that
I
because
don't mind.
you like being called Susie.
Yeah, because that's what, even though my birth name on my birth certificate and on everything else would be Susan, but no one calls me that. No one
Yeah.
calls me that.
I like Let's Talk with Susie.
That's what my dad calls me, and everyone calls me, really. And it's the Irish way. They name you one way, and then you end up being called something else.
Yeah.
My sister's name was called Sarah Jane. That's all her full name, her name. But no one calls her that, they just call her Sarah. And then I have a sister called Jessica, and no one calls her that, they just call her Jessie. You know. I know the Irish way, really.
You're going to make me start singing Jessie's Girl. Just kidding.
Oh.
I'm too tired.
I know, right? I'm
Yeah.
in pain.
Oh, my whole face, my head, everything is so swollen up and in pain right now. It's okay though. It's okay though.
You just have to doxing yourself. I knew her name was Rebecca all the time. But I've always answered your emails back in Bling because I never wanted to trip myself up.
I still call her Bling.
Mm.
Even when I call her on the phone, I call her Bling.
Yeah. Yeah. Because whatever they have their screen names down as, I would answer back with their screen name so I don't trip myself up. Even though I know most of
because we're used to that. We're used to calling them that.
Yeah. And I'd answer Amanda back in the real Amanda. He sure doesn't go to the other Amanda Ho, right?
Yeah, well, we don't want to talk about that right now.
Yeah. You okay for me to give you a WhatsApp call straight after this?
Yeah, that's fine. I can talk for a while. My meds haven't kicked in yet.
Right. I'm gonna end the stream. For everybody, Savannah, you was painting. I'll be back on again in a while. But I'm gonna test out the new name.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do call the
Or I can just stay up here and we can talk in the back.
I want to do a private call with you.
Okay.
Things that we need to talk about. What's not should be talked on YouTube.
Okay. I'm here.
I'm gonna come back, and I'll be back very soon with the new name. So
All right. I'll jump down and I'll wait for your call.
yeah, I'm just gonna close this down. I've basically come on there just to let you know we're changing the name.
Okay. I'll talk
Now
to
I
you.
know how to do it. Heidi taught me through how to do it. I have to do it going into YouTube StreamYards, or not StreamYards, YouTube
Channel.
Studio. Yeah, I know how to do it.
Okay. I'll talk to you in a bit, love.
Okay, take care, everybody. I'm gonna let everybody go.
All right.
I'll be back on again, and just everyone be okay. We're just trying to change up the name. Let's hope people leave us alone after that. Take care for now, for everybody. Much love.